This is us leaving Fort William. It's uphill, so Yogi's acting like he's going to ride from Fort William to Keith in one day. We've got good speed on here, poor Swift and Trot to keep up. And there's Fort William in the background. Not too bad a start, a little bit later than planned, but the weather's not too bad. That's great. The midges aren't too bad either, which is even better. This is day 2, heading out from Furzit across to camp, hopefully by the River Pattock. Swifty's behind us. Happy early this morning. Hoping for another nice day. There's a good breeze to keep the midges away. Well, today, day 2, has turned out to be absolutely stunning. I don't know why I've never used this trail before, it's amazing. So, to finish off probably one of the most perfect days at the end of the trail, we found this fantastic camp spot. Lots of breeze, no midges. I'm letting the horses free graze until it's time to put them in the corral when I go to bed. They don't seem to be wandering very far, but I'll sleep better if they're in their pen for the night. It was perfect apart from one thing. When I was crossing that river, I was leading them by that stage and I slipped over. The horses patiently waited for me to splash up out of the water, but I'm now drying off my clothes. At least it's warm and sunny, can't complain. So here we are on day 3, leaving just sort of southeast of Loch Lagan, lovely campsite round by the river. Wasn't too midgy, just one little spell before I went to bed. Do my usual walk for the first wee while, although I have to confess I did let Yogi carry me over the initial river because I fell in it yesterday and I didn't want to repeat first thing in the morning. The horses laughed at me, but thankfully nobody else was there to see. I love this horse. There's a trail to be had. He just keeps going. You don't need to lead him. It's pretty good too. However, she stops to eat grass too much, don't you? That's why you're on the lead rope. Missus. Not Yogi though. He's on a mission to get to the end of the day. think this is day 3. It's funny how you start to lose track when you're on the trail. As you can hear, it's very windy. Got Swift up front today because Yogi's being an idiot. Very lucky last night that some friends came up to the top of the glen. Not only did they bring me out a takeaway curry, which was very well received, but they also parked their camper van to give these guys a bit of shelter because it was absolutely hooing up at the top of the glen. Anyway, they've had a restful night because they no midgies and they had a bit of shelter, so they're happy, kind of. Are you happy, Yogi? Or are you still stress head? You a bit worried. It's another windy day. It's day 4, starting out from the head of Glen Feshie, going through to Derry Lodge. A bit late in doing this, I forgot, because just absolutely bowled away by the scenery. It's absolutely breathtaking this morning. We've done 4 river crossings, some of them quite deep, and it was just absolutely spectacular coming through the wood ones at the end of Glen Feshie. I should have videoed it, but I've just seen most breathtaking scenery, absolutely amazing. Okay, I think this is day 7. I really have lost count. But yesterday was rest day. We stayed down by Bob Scott's bothy at near Derry Lodge. Cleaned up all the poo. Didn't go in the bothy because they're not open at the moment, so just camped down by the river. And most of the time we had a good breeze, apart from last night where it died down a bit. Yogi's full of beans this morning after his rest day. So we're jigging up Derry through to River and Bothy. And I know that this place is absolutely beautiful and I can't wait. I've done it a couple of times before. It's quite challenging, but stunning. Hey Swifty. She's not so full of beans this morning. She wants to just eat grass. That's us setting off from River and Bothy, heading towards north of Grantown, just at the edge of the Derby Moor tonight. Some lovely strangers have offered to put the horses up and actually feed me a meal, which will be lovely. Weather's still been really kind to us. Another beautiful day. How lucky do I feel right now? So this is us heading over the Derby Moor, just north of Grantown, up to Forest today. Had a lovely night last night. A lady called Penny took us in, arranged for her horses to be in a field next to her garden, and she cooked me a lovely lasagna. Had a lovely girly night and discovered that we have lots in common, lots of friends, hobbies, lifestyle choices, and also our birthday. So we are now friends, not strangers. Beautiful day. Had lots of curlew. It just disappeared just as I put the video on, making lots of noises. Oh, you can just hear it in the background there. Pretty featureless, but beautiful in its own way. Looking forward to another good day in the trail. Yoki's going quite slow today. I think he's tired, and we've got a lot of miles to cover. So I decided to stay on the Derby Way from where I met it off the moors all the way up to Forest. It's about 15 miles from where I met it, so we'd already done a couple of hours. So I think that's fair enough for the horses today. But this is us just coming over the Divvy Viaduct. It's very high up. Horses don't mind. So technically this is a rest day, but we're just on the outskirts of Forest. We're only doing about 5 miles today, just to move into a better position for the afternoon so that horses can relax and eat grass. Had a lovely field last night thanks to another person I've met online. Didn't know her before, and she's a lovely lady, and she led me back into Forest from the outskirts, showed me the best routes to avoid roads, which was fantastic because I'm now taking benefit this morning of that. Another warm, muggy day. And yeah, we're just in the woodlands at the edge of Forest. We've got a bit of road work coming up to get back down to Findhorn, and my friend Sal's meeting us on a bike to keep us safe because it's quite a busy road. This is us leaving Findorn Foundation, Findorn Bay, after a rest afternoon. The afternoon was quite restful, but the night wasn't. Swift had an allergic reaction at about 2 o'clock in the morning, broke out in hives and went absolutely ballistic. So I had to get out of my sleeping bag, out of the tent, go and see to her, phone a vet, find out how much antihistamine and anti-inflammatories I could give her. But this morning it's all settled down. It's like it was never there. It's absolutely amazing. Yogi's not too sure of the waves crashing in on the shore here, but this is absolutely stunning. I'm loving this ride. Where else can you get these kind of trees right next to the ocean, and so blue as well? The ocean's so lovely. Swift's cool, calm and collected as usual. She says the sea matches her noseband. Another beautiful day. We are going through to just outside Lossiemouth to a campsite at Cozy. So this is us just approaching Lossiemouth. We had a lovely night at the Silver Sands campsite. We were made very welcome indeed, and lots of the campers came up to say hello to Yogi and Swift. We're heading today to Garmouth, but I'm first stopping at Outfit Murray in Lossiemouth to say hi to the staff and volunteers at the charity that I run in Lossiemouth, which works with disadvantaged and vulnerable children, gives them opportunities for outdoor adventure. It's another beautiful day. Yogi's not too sure of the waves. He's going to keep an eye on them the whole length of the beach. So last night we camped down by the River Spey. It's a very muggy morning. After getting the horses ready, I feel like I need another dip in it this morning. I'm sweating buckets. The first challenge of the day is right early on. We've got the viaduct of the Spey to cross. Yogi's doing very well. He's a little bit tense. You can see down through the slats either side of him, but he seems to be doing okay. There, I'll turn around to film Swift. How are you doing, Swifty? Good girl. Don't know what he's going to think when he sees the water beneath him once we get onto this next bit. You're doing good, Yogi. Ooh, got some markings on this bit. Good lad, you're alright. Good boy. Bit of hesitation. And I'm going to put the camera away because that's us about to cross the water. And I'm a bit nervous that he might need some more support. Let's look at what the Moray coast has to offer. Absolutely stunning. Even on the back of an impatient horse. Here you go, Steph. Last day today. Very sad to be going home, but also it's nice to go home. Yogi's full of beans this morning because he knows exactly where he is. So it's going to be a jiggy ride home, I think, at top speed. Another beautiful day. It was supposed to be raining. I just cannot believe how lucky I've been on this journey with the weather. One drizzly day and one very windy night, and the rest of the time it's pretty much been like this. Just means, of course, I'm going to get absolutely drenched on my next trek to make up for it.